Oh, good day all. Thanks for coming back to visit the channel again. You see there's not a great deal happening again, except for we buried the water pipe coming from the pump house, coming into the house. We put that under the ground. That resolved that issue of it getting accidentally broken. And then we also smoothed out the land, so we'll show a bit of that. Then we quickly went up to have lunch at a lake or a pond. I don't think it'll pass safety standards in Australia. Every time you walk across all the boards, they were cracking and creaking and places moving up and down. It was an interesting time. The kids had fun, so that's the most important thing, I suppose. All right, well, let's get into it. Just a short video. Thanks for watching. So today's job is putting up a barbed wire fence along the father-in-law's driveway. About 20 posts in all. The top 10 to 15 centimetres of this dirt is like cement. It takes like 20 minutes to get through the top bit, and then 2 minutes to get through the rest of it to get it down to depth. About 20 odd posts. We're just laying out the barbed wire now. That's the father-in-law there. A local man from the village comes and helps. Yeah, Moore, the supervisor. Well, here's the results of yesterday's effort. Barbed wire fence, keep the koi out along this wall or along this edge. 6 strands, 20 posts. Ratchet strap up there, just giving an extra support to that end post while everything settles in for a week or so. That was a good effort. And today's effort is trenching in the water pipe. Let's have a look. And what they did when they laid the water pipe, they brought it out and it's above ground there. There's a brick underneath it to hold it off. I'll hold it up and slowly come down and it touches the ground here and sits on top of the ground all the way to the house. So why they did that, I've got no idea. But anyway, now we're trenching it out. We'll come straight out of the wall and go straight down underground by about 400 or 500 millimetres and straight across there to the house. A young man from the village is helping out, and as well as the father-in-law. This ground is like cement. Well, the trenching is being completed for the water pipe from the pump house. So instead of coming out to there, and then coming across to the pump house, we're going to come straight across diagonally underneath that grey water pipe and into the house here. So just about there, I don't know if you can actually see it, is transition from 1 inch to 20mm pipe. I'm not too sure why, but maybe it's to give pressure or something. But anyway, so we've got everything we need. So we'll get into that tomorrow now. Oh, the water pipe's been covered over. It's all ready. That's all a good job there. All his brothers come around and give me a hand with that. And the tractor's here to start levelling the dirt. We'll go out the front and have a look. So this bloke's here just to level the dirt, level the ground, and we'll get trucks in later on to put more dirt on the ground, and he'll come back then to smooth that out as well. But this is just getting it to a smooth starting point. Getting rid of all the lumps and bumps. Some of the concrete I couldn't dig out. There's one bit right there. Also, the front yard's been done. It's all relatively level. Bit of a hump over there somewhere, but that's not a big issue. With a little bit more dirt in here later, but majority of dirt's going to be at the back here and way down the front, way down the back of the yard there. So this back area here, that was during the wet season, they were burying the pipes and doing everything, so all the tractors really got themselves buried into the dirt. There's big ruts and holes and that everywhere where the tractors and everything were digging through. So this is going to make it nice and smooth. Once we get it smooth, then we'll figure out how much dirt, if any, we need at the back here. He's already broken the fence over there, the wire fence we just put in, but it's easily repaired. Minor issues. You can't get too close into here with all the septic and the grey water tanks are, because there's not enough room for him, but we'll sort that out. Need to get the brush cutter out and do a bit of edging and a bit of grass cutting too, but we'll see how this ends up today. Well, the tractor's gone. We had the tractor in doing that levelling out the land just up around the house. Didn't worry about down the back there yet. So yeah, the land is nice and level. We can actually walk around now without tripping over or breaking a leg in a hole somewhere. As you can see there, nice and smooth. Still a couple little bits of rubble I've got to pick up, but most of it's been pushed away around that tree mainly. And all that down there, if you can see it, let's try and zoom in, is grass. So he was able to separate the dirt and smooth that out and get a big pile of grass there, which we'll put down around the trees. Over there towards the front fence, it's smooth. It's a bit right along the edge here. It hasn't been done. Of course, he couldn't get the tractor that close without fear of damaging the concrete. I reckon he could have got a bit closer, but he didn't want to. That's fair enough. He didn't want to cause any damage. So anyway, we've done along the back there. This side here. He's also done the front yard. So that's all nice and smooth now. Take a walk through here. Yeah, so he's piled up the dirt up the back there. We use that to fill out any holes we find or do whatever. But it's done a great job. It's all done around here. He couldn't do in where the sewage is, the septic and the grey water tanks. There's obviously not enough room, but we'll do that by hand. We'll get the brush cutter out first, I think, and we'll give it a bit of a haircut. So yeah, all nice and neat. So we've got our water underground, got our land scraped and levelled. So happy days. Okay, well, finally got enough material there to put a video out, so it's coming out today. Whatever the day is. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've had a great week. Everyone's safe and happy. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks very much for watching. See you all later. Bye.